It's your boy Black J Jr. 33 with another video of F1 24 My Drive Career Mode Round 6 at Miami. Sprint quality. And yeah, without further ado, hope y'all like and subscribe, hit that notification so the next time I go live, yeah. You ever want to see more races like these, please make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. We got a new setup in, and without further ado, let's hop into it. I never really got a full test of it, so this is my first time with a new setup.
Welcome back to Miami and welcome to qualifying. Only raw speed will separate these drivers today, but the question is, who's got what it takes to get pole?
Standing by.
Understood. Stopping this lap. Okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
Well, hello everyone.
And we've dropped to P12.
So I don't know how the setup might be. I might have to change the ARBs up some, so probably to 18, I believe, depending on how the setup goes. But to my liking, I don't know yet. I don't know how my liking might be though, so I could get all 2025 setups in F124 before before the F125 game come out, and then next following week I should get my full comfortable check though. I'll go back F125, but this time I can't because I'm not buying. I can't buy I can't buy it though. I want to get so many games, but I'm like, it's iffy. It's iffy. It's iffy though. Probably when I come back, If I'm having fun, then yeah. Anything other than that, no. I really want to go out and have fun today. I really do. I'm waiting for my package though today. She's like, oh, she is so happy that somebody knew I know that they're so happy that I bought them something. So yeah. So now,
check's complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving
back
the
out
garage.
again. I want to go back out, but this setup is not really. It's got to be changed a little. I'm gonna do it like I did yesterday. Put it at 18, I believe. Yeah, I'm gonna put it at 18. It just rained because I never actually get the chance to test it out though.
We've dropped to P20.
It's really good in the corners though. But you know, after a while. See, my other setup could have been good though too.
Okay, I think the track's going to be drying out quite soon. Be careful you don't burn out your tyres. We anticipate an end to this rain in around 5 minutes. Inters look like the best tyre for now. And we've been pushed down to P20.
Purple person, coming to the final corner. Red Blood Dragon, he really get it. And yes, he will get pole. The setup just feels a little slippery though. It just feels a little slippery though. So what I'm gonna do, I want to start the session all over again, I really do. It feels good, it feels smooth. start session. Cause that ARB gotta get tweaked. I'm sorry, that ARB got to get tweaked.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
I'm sorry, but that ARB had to get tweaked today. It's just got to. Sure. I just had to. I had to do what I had to do. You know, just start the session over and then yeah. A little too much, I believe. For just, I would say a little too much though.
Radar showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
I think the 18 would have not been enough for I should have stuck it with like a word that. Like for I got this setup, this brand new setup I'm just using. And this is a dry setup anyway, so yeah. I went from my wife to do some dirt there to the party. It don't slip in the corners right now.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
I might have to drop the ARB by. It's not slipping in corners like I want it. Like, it's not slipping. That's the thing I like. And when I change the ARB to 18, that's the best. That's like the way to go. 1821. The ARB. It might give you that little oversteer though. Hold up.
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
I go in for a second lap, but I'm like, nah, I'm good on the second lap though. Cause for real, it seems more better doing that and stuff like that. So yeah. See the ARB in the front ARB and the rear rear anti ARB is 1821. Now I could have left it where it was at from 8 to where whatever it was at to like, you know, but I was like nah. The fuck? He just got put out on a track. See, that's a little glitch right there.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track.
Alright, let's do this. Do y'all think I should drop the front ARB?
Push down to P17.
Be right on the bubble though. Should I drop the ARB to where it was, or if I do restart this again, then I'm keeping it as it is. Oh, that rear stability is just
Looks like the
crazy.
weather's going to dry up in about 5 minutes' time.
I'm changing how it feels and changing how it goes. It's for my liking, bro. My tires are good though.
Okay, Alexander's sitting in pole. He's got pole position.
Ain't no way my teammate got pole. Ain't no way. You got purple first sector. Will I be able to get pole?
We've dropped to P17. P17.
Purple sector. Will I be able to get pole? Will it be a 1-2 for the wheel? Maybe they'll put us. Like I first said it. 1-2 for the team, boys. Oh my. See that? You see that there? 1-2. For the ever first time in Miami. I gotta snap that picture right there. I had to. Cause the gap is atrocious. Let's move on, cause we keeping this the way it is. I'm not gonna hold back. I'm not holding back. I'm not holding back at all. I know, right? It really is insane.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
It's atrocious. That gap is atrocious. Even I got the AI difficulty at 91. It should not be that far of a gap. That's when you know I'm real too good. That's when you know I'm really, really too good. I'm gonna have to. Well, I mean, like in some tracks I'm not. I'm struggling on, but some tracks I'm not. Oh my, this car just snugs. See, that's why I love tweaking it when I get a newer setup. I just tweak the setup just a slight bit. Change the ARB, change the ARB to the front ARB to 18 and the front wing down by 2. So you can have that more of a snug feel. And get that snug feeling to it. But this in strength quality, in the second strength quality, I just don't know if my team is gonna make it. Like the gap is atrocious. I was gonna use my main setup, but that's gonna help me fuck up. This is like a skill to this interest. it just snugs through the corners though. So what y'all thinking for the sprint race? We going for the full race, we're gonna do mediums and then go straight on the hards. But in the sprint, we doing medium all the way. No holding back. No holding back though. It's full-fledged send it. Now if y'all ain't see that first race in Bahrain, Albon with the fastest lap.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
They go Verstappen with the fastest lap with 127. We're gonna have to jump right back out there and I come back in. So we're gonna have to go in a medium, lower down the fuel, and then boom, we're good.
Lapping slower than Alexander. He's faster than you.
Not Gasly. You got the fastest lap and then took over Verstappen's spot. So make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification button so next time I go laughing. Yeah. Hopefully we get this dub today. We hopefully get this win though. Hopefully. Just hopefully. Nothing happens. And damn. And I just realized something. I have to change the component, but I'm not doing that right now. I'm doing that to the next sprint. I'm doing that in the next session. Not in the next session, but after the sprint race, I believe. Because in an actual full quality though, but right now I'm not taking no chances though. So I gotta change this one. This is at 53. Everything else seems fine though. So let me show you my setup. Tires pressure is maxed out. Front wing 17. It was like what at 19, 22. This 80, 30, 100. This is all left. 41, 5, 18, 21, 20 to 56, 58. 155. And all max tire pressures. So, therefore, yeah. I really he's on the end lap. No, he's going out. Out lap. Everybody coming back out though. My teammate going back out. Sainz, Stroll, Hülkenberg, Piastri. Yeah, wait, Norris in first? Oh wow. Yeah, we gonna have to buckle down now. Pietri, nah, Norris in first. Gasly is still in the garage. Stroll is still out. Everybody else still out. Uh,
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
alright, Blake, let's take some moving car. Remember what we talked about.
Right, that's us pushed down into P15.
Whew.
30 seconds left in the session.
Let's see what we can do here. Ooh, yes. It just snugs through the corners though. Yeah, I like it snug through the corners though.
Drop to P15.
Let's see what we got here. First again. That middle sector was so atrocious. See, Gasly gonna be a problem. Gasly, Verstappen, and Norris. These three gonna be a problem right here. These the only three gonna be a problem. Besides the Astro, but hey. Hope for the best though.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
I wouldn't be surprised if that shit went pop though. I wouldn't be surprised. Hopefully it don't though. Gas is in the pole. I should just went in, to be honest.
Pitting this lap then. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. All clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave.
Hopefully I can make it back around.
And that's just 30 seconds left in the session.
There we go, bro. That's what you talking about right there. Ooh, second purple. Now, see that? Now, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to make it back around, but I guess I made it back around though. Ugh, see me. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Half a gap up. But I'm gonna have to change components in after this session though. I know for a fact I do. Cause I wouldn't be surprised if this one popped. Let me show y'all something. This right here is at 54. I wouldn't be surprised if the ICE went pop though. But everything else looks fine. Let's see what we got here. The energy store improvement. I'm gonna let my teammate get that. I wouldn't be surprised though. I think next season we're gonna go for Mercedes though. So without further ado, let's hop into it.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint. Sitting at the southeastern coast of Florida, the Miami International Autodrome has 19 corners and 3.36 miles of racing. It's a circuit designed to encourage close racing while meeting the highest safety standards. Either way, I'm sure it's one that will please the fans. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. The Professor lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Gasly, Oscar Piastri, Verstappen, Stroll, Leclerc, Albon, Russell, Sainz, Behrman, Hamilton, Perez, Hülkenberg, Fittipaldi, Bottas, Zhou, Vesti, Tsunoda, and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world champion too. See, told you I'll give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yeah, they have, and it's, you know, rule number one, beat your teammate. They're the one that share the same equipment as you, and yes, the cars can vary and set up from race to race and depending on who has which style, but essentially they're your barometer, the yardstick. If you can beat them, that's the first job you have to do, and it looks like it's going their way, doesn't it? And they need to carry on this momentum, this energy through the rest of the season.
Right, mate, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but I want you to treat it like any other race. Let's not make any unnecessary risks, please.
So look. Everything else looks smooth and is good. Like I said, to be honest with you, I really don't know. I mean, like, he won the pole position like yesterday, but that it just seems kind of different though.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please. Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
All right, here we go. Chris Melvin Conway. You got this.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
We need to get some real rest right now. Hold up, that wasn't right there. How'd that happen though? Just snagged the wall just like that.
Job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Gap to your teammate behind, 6.8 seconds. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Gasly's just set the fastest lap of the race so far.
I don't know. I should have just left it like it was. Because it feels more smoother though. That's the thing. It feels more smoother and feels more faster.
Experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. win that place back.
I just feel like he's a little too quick. They're gonna turn into one heck of a race right here. You tell it should not be slipping like that. It should not be slipping like that.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus. Second place, you're in second place. Lando's ahead of you now. Gasly behind. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, 7 laps to go.
It turned into one hell of a battle right here. It's gonna take the win. You know it's like Gasly. Yeah, at this point, I really wouldn't care, to be honest.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
No dip, Sherlock. I already know that. Thanks, bro. I don't have enough ERS though, so just to, you know, get that shit something done.
Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we can still regain the position. Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, clear.
Is that Verstappen out? Verstappen is out. One more left though. I need to save my ERS as much as possible.
Caution!
Uh-oh, they died behind me.
Be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
That's even better. That means I got no, they don't have no DRS. So I'm good in the clear. Two. this is even better. You know, when them two hold each other up, that's even better. I like it didn't want to fucking turn.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
I'm sorry. No, this is for the second gap to Gasly. This is it. My only shot. Let's go, baby.
Oh, maybe the other driver should turn up next time. Quite a lonely drive.
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
Well, that's an end to the sprint action. Next up, we'll set the grid for the Grand Prix. So we'll see you next time.
Well, that's either. It was close, but not close enough for Norris and Gasly to keep up, though. That was some good ass racing. I ain't gonna hold you. That was tough though. That was really, really tough though. I just had to change that component because I knew that it was gonna end. It wasn't gonna be right though, so I might be able to do it with some in this race this evening. I'm not sure for sure, but I hope y'all enjoyed that for the day.